Hi, I'm Pattu from freefincal. In this video, let's talk about a comparison between aggressive hybrid funds and multi-asset funds. A reader wanted to know which is more suited for the long term. We don't really have much of a history for multi-asset funds to show you data of specific funds or indices. So what I've done is to construct an index with 65% equity and 35% gilts. That's the black line. And then the red line is 65% equity, 20% gilts, and 15% gold. So that's approximately mirrors the asset allocation of a multi-asset fund, equity oriented multi-asset fund. Not all multi-asset funds are equity oriented. Some of them can have non-equity like equity allocation that is less than 65% of Indian stocks. So you can see that in this graph, which is from August 1996, both the indices, both the portfolios behave more or less similarly. Sometimes the black line is above the red line, sometimes the red line is above the black line, and so on. It's some kind of cyclic behavior with unknown frequency, but there's not really much of a difference. And you can see that in the 5-year rolling returns. Let me just make this smaller. So you can see that over the over five-year rolling returns, and you can see that sometimes the you can see in sometimes between September 2008 to March 2014, the portfolio with gold has done better, but then it slipped down, and then the portfolio without gold has done better, and so on. So it's some cyclic behavior. It's not much of a difference. Again, you can see that with 10-year rolling returns as well. There have been some portions where the addition of gold has done better, but then some regions where it has not. So there's no way to tell after you start investing, picking one of them, which will do better. So there's really not much of a difference between the two funds. Finally, this is the rolling volatility over 10 years, and you can see that there's not really much of a difference in volatility. There is the standard deviation as well. So if you ask me which is better, I would say either one of them can be used. In my portfolio, as many people know, I have ICICI multi-asset fund. Of course, I've had it since it was ICICI dynamic fund, and then it switched over to a multi-asset fund. I also have aggressive hybrid funds in my portfolio. So I would say either one is fine.